Philosophers talk to our times towards the theory of common notions. How do you cope with a shitstorm? Spinoza has two great lessons for emotions. Lessons I use every day of my life. First of all, you must understand that even emotions that appear to bind your soul down, insofar as they involve joy, will be to a degree useful affects. So emotions that are usually lambasts like pride relate to an esteem that is actually real and palpable, that is actually a property of yourself, of your essence. And so what you need to do with emotions is be forever telling them apart. Seeing that which allows you to transform your life. Those positive emotions that allow you to change who and what you are somehow separate from the things that you love that initially inspired them. You must understand and feel that separation as real. Gain direct control over all the emotions of joy, so that it becomes a transforming force to change what you are. And Spinoza says that you need to spend a lot of time thinking about that. Not renouncing emotions, but reveling in them. Secondly, for Spinoza, a shitstorm of emotions that pulls the soul hither and thither, driving it so it knows not which way to turn, misunderstands what those emotions are. One of the things you must always do when you're caught up by some fierce tempest is to start to tell apart emotions, to see if you can see which one goes where, to create, as it were, a demonology, where one negative emotion begat another negative emotion. I've said elsewhere on this channel, the problem of pain for Spinoza is that it doesn't exist. It isn't real in God. And that means it is impossible to locate in the mind. It bleeds across who and what you are. And you must always remember that. As the fact that disaster capitalism forgot an entire community, that community that is currently engaged in fascist pursuits. The fury is real. But how they understand that fury worked out is, of course, not real. But one must tell apart then the fury, the fact that Thatcher created an entire political ethic that was designed to never listen to that group of people, apart from the way that feeling of never being listened to is expressed and whipped up by the self-same Thatcher fanboys that would have originally created the divisions in society. But they now are held up as some sort of answer. You get the point. To understand emotions is to behave like Newton. It is to reforge how you understand what they are. They are not one thing, but myriad, and in that